You may recall that accountants have two roles in businesses. Remember what they are. The two roles are to ensure performance and conformance by businesses. And it is more of the conformance role of accountants that is required in a corporate governance framework. Accountants assist companies in conforming to stakeholders and society's expectations. Whether working as PAIBs or external auditors, the accountants have to work closely with the audit committee on independent review of financial reports before they are presented to and discussed by the board. For accountants working as PAIBs, the conformance duties include financial reporting, internal control, and internal audit. Financial reporting covers the basic accounting processes and the subsequent compilation of financial statements for information of stakeholders and their decision-makings. These are covered in details in previous modules. Internal control is about the monitoring of management and operation processes in companies by way of using the financial information collated from the financial reporting processes. It is a separate process in its own right, and often done in collaboration with executives of other functions. Internal audit is the independent review of financial and other matters of the company prepared by the financial reporting team inside the company. For small companies, the three functions may be combined, but in large companies, these are all done by separate departments which may hire their own accountants to do the jobs. Auditors represent another aspect where accountants work as CPAs and provide professional services to ensure a company's compliance with company laws regarding its financial reporting. This is another conformance task taken up by accountants, and yet very important in corporate governance, in that the independent auditor's opinions on companies' financial statements are very crucial information to current and prospective investors of companies. And because of this, maintaining the independence of auditors is the top priority in a corporate governance system. Controversies arise when appointments of auditor are recommended by the board, but they have to be approved by shareholders at annual general meetings. Therefore, auditors should be accountable to shareholders, although they may be more familiar with the board who give them the job or the executives whom they have to work with in the auditing process. It is important that auditors do not give up their independence while performing their duties that are owed primarily to shareholders. Auditors are also indirectly answerable to company stakeholders, who very often look upon to the independent auditor's opinion. And to ensure this, there are on one hand codes of ethics for accountants and auditors to follow. Also, in the company, the corporate governance relies on the audit committee of the board and shareholders' ultimate recourse, which is the right of approval or disapproval of auditors' appointment. Other than accountants and auditors, company secretaries are professionals who are specifically trained to handle companies' compliance matters in a corporate governance context. As the board is the master brain of company secretaries usually work directly under the board and therefore described as the manager of the board. Company secretaries are governed and trained by their own professional bodies, of which the more prominent one is the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, ICSA, in the UK. The ICSA administers qualification schemes for both company secretaries and governance professionals. The expertise of company secretaries is essential for proper conduct of board meetings and their decision-making in compliance with applicable laws, rules, and regulations. In some countries, company secretary is recognized by law as an officer of the company other than directors, and a qualified company secretary must be appointed by listed companies.